Good morning, everybody. It's another crew review. What are we reviewing today? The upgraded and changed, upgraded, I don't know, but changed Magnifica S Cappuccino, and it's called the Smart. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I'm going to go over the features of what has changed on this machine. This is kind of a current platform that Delonghi already had, and this is just a little bit of a revision. It does the milk automatically, as you can see. It does, it has the milk carafe with the choices of what type of foam you want, and within the programming up here that is already pre-programmed at the factory. You cannot change the programming on this, but you can interrupt it if you're getting more than you would like. It will allow you to do different drinks. Let's just look at the different drinks while we're here. That's a single shot, and that will be about an ounce. And then if you want to double that, press 2, and it will actually increase the volume of the liquid in the cup. It will double the volume in the cup. And like I said, this is pre-programmed from the factory, so that's just the way it goes. So we go over to a longer shot, and then more like a cup of coffee, and then you move into your milk-based drinks. That would be cappuccino, and this would be latte. And we have it on the 2, or you can just have your single of whatever. You can also change the intensity, how many beans are being brewed up in here. 1, 2, 3. On some of the previous models, they've had actually up to 8 options in that portion. We did weigh the puck that came out with the single of any. We did the single shot over here, and we weighed it. You're getting about, if you double that, you're getting about 3 more grams or so brewed down, ground and brewed down through. So it increased it just a little bit, but not a lot. It was mostly the volume of the liquid that goes through that coffee down into your cup. As I showed you, there's all the different sizes up here. You also have a bypass doser for a scoop right here, and you can do bypass. Here's your bean hopper up here, has a nice rubber gasket around the top, and they use the smoked plastic too to keep the UV from getting at the beans, which is not good. This is the control of your grind consistency. Holds 10 ounces of beans right up here. Cup warmer, like I said. Spouts that go up and down. This is for rinsing. If you like to rinse after you've produced your cup, you can actually push that and it will rinse the spouts right here. This goes up and down so that you can direct your milk right into your cup, and also goes like that. And 3 different choices up here. And clean. When you put it on clean and you push the brew button, it will actually clean the milk out of the spouts down into whatever you put under there. Also, this comes off when you're done in the fridge. This is still cold milk, so it's not going to heat the milk within that carafe. Pop it in the fridge, take it back out, use it again. You want hot water? Comes with these spouts. Put the spout down here, and now you're ready to brew hot water. And how would you do that? You would take it to the droplets right there, and you would push brew. Brew controls everything. Anything that's up here in the menu, if you hit brew, that's what you're going to get. So you can get hot water right there. Then you can stop it. This is the drip tray right down. Oh, let's show you the water tank first. This thing is pretty big for a small platform. 61 ounces of water. Right there, comes out the side. Also, right back in here behind the water tank, this is where the brew unit is. And if this machine was in the off position, I could take that out. You can't take the brew unit out on a Delonghi when it's in the on position. So if we were to shut it off, it will recycle around. We can pull it out and clean it. You want to wash that off about once a week with hot water. Let it dry, pop it back in there, and that'll keep it in good working order. Also, don't use oily beans in the Superautomatic, just like all Superautomatics, no oily beans. Something that is more of a matte finish, just like you see right here. You don't want it to be shiny and oily, okay? Not good for it. Water tank back in. This is the drip tray right here. All comes apart, dregs box, stainless steel insert, which is kind of nice. Drip tray down here, and it has the little floating device. When it's full, it'll pop up, and the little red indicator will come right up in here and tell you, empty me, please. So that's the basics of this machine. Small platform, 1, 2, 3 coffee-based drinks, 2 milk-based drinks. About as simple as it gets. So let's make a drink. Let's do a milk one. Take this over to insert. Let's take the water out. Ooh, making a mess. Let's put the cup under here after we get rid of that rinse water. And let's see, what do I want to make? I think I want to make a cappuccino, right? My favorite. And I'm going to put it on medium foam, just to show you what this will do. And then we are going to take it off at 2, and we're going to brew. Ooh, I forgot to take the beans up, but hey, no sweat. That indicates it's heating up. Let's take this over just a little bit so we get the spouts there. Spouts go up and down. Whoa, wow, I had a little milk going over the edge when I wasn't watching. Not too much though. I tested that milk. I didn't test the temperature, but just the tactile in the mouth and all that, and it was very creamy. It was quite nice. I did taste a drink completed. The coffee was hot. It was right up there on the hot side. And you can't adjust any of those parameters on this machine. So you can't change the hot or any of that. On some of the other Delonghi machines, you have a more latitude in what you can change. This is getting into a machine that does the milk automatically without breaking the budget. Mm-hmm. So there. We'll get that. What's going on? Ooh, 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 that's hot. Then let's get a cup and I'll show you the rinse. We got some cups sitting in the sink over here. So we're all done. I'm talking about the clean actually. Take it over to clean. Oh, it's out of water. Okay, that's all right. We'll get a little bit of water here real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, you know. It happens. Run out of water every now and again. Okay, let's take it over to clean. Whoop, get that a cup under the spout. So it's cleaning the mechanism, all the stuff in there that would be affected by milk sitting in it. Okay, now we're done. So we're done with this drink. Nobody in the house is going to have another drink. Take it out, put it in the fridge. It's good to go for the next time. So that's the Magnifica S Cappuccino Smart. If you have any questions, call us up. And also check out the stats on our webpage. It's all posted there. All the volumes and the height and the width and the depth and all that stuff is there. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Man, some days my tongue gets all tied up. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned.